You thought I was worth saving, so you came and changed my life. You thought I was worth keeping, so you cleaned me up inside. You thought I was to die for, so you sacrificed your life so I could be free, I could be whole, I could tell everyone I know. You thought I was worth saving, so you came and changed my life. You thought I was worth keeping, so you cleaned me up inside. You thought I was to die for, so you sacrificed your life so I could be free, I could be whole, I could tell everyone I know.
Alright, so the song Worth is in the key of D major. D is 1, E is 2, F sharp is 3, G is 4, A is 5, B is 6, C sharp is 7, and D is the 1. Alright, so the song actually starts off on the 4, which is going to be G. So in my left hand, I'm just playing G. You can throw in the D if you like. The right hand, I'm going to play an F sharp, B, and D. And when I play that together, it's going to give me like a G major 7th chord or a 4 major 7. Alright, so G, D, F sharp, B, and D. So I'm starting off on the 4. And what I'm doing in my right hand, you might hear it, I'm flicking off of the A to the B. So I'm kind of doing like a, alright, so, and then it has a little melody line. Right, what's that? That's B, F sharp, E, D, and then I'm playing G and E, and my left hand and right hand's playing G and B flat. And really what I'm going for here is a 4 minor 6 chord. So 4 is going to be the G, so I'm going to really go from a 4 major 7th to like a 4 minor minor chord with like the added 6 in there. So G and E, left hand, right hand's playing G, B flat, and D. You can also add in the E up here if you like. It's up to you. Alright, so all together. And then it goes, you thought I was worth saving. Alright. So I'm just going to go to the 1 as a major chord. So the 1 is D. So D and A. And my left hand, right hand is going to play D major. So D, F sharp, and A. Thought I was worth saving. Right? So you came and changed my life. All I did here in the right hand was I just changed it from a D major to an A major first inversion. So that's A, C sharp, and E. And I'm doing it over that 4. Excuse me, I'm doing that over the 1 still. So you thought I was worth saving. Alright? So you came and changed my life. And then I go right back to the D major. Then I'm going to go down to the 6th of the key. So I'm going to go down to the B. You thought I was worth keeping. Right? So I'm going to play B. We know according to the number system, the 6 is minor. So you can just play a B minor. Okay? You can do that, or you can play it as like a minor 7th if you like, and it still sounds good. So minor 7th is B in your left hand, right hand's going to play a D major again, D, F sharp, and A. Right? And then you're going to do the same thing. Meaning I'm going to play that A major over it. So A, C sharp, and E. And then go right back to the 1 again. So if you're enjoying this content, make sure that you like, click, and subscribe to the channel so that you'll be notified of more awesome content just like this. Also, check me out at kmtcpro.com. I've got some new courses coming out. You guys don't want to miss this. One of the courses is going to be on hymns and reharmonization, and another course is just going to be on straight reharmonization techniques. So all together, you thought I was worth saving. You came and changed my life. You thought I was worth keeping, right? So you cleaned me up inside. You thought I was to die for. Now when you go to the 4 is typically major, right? So on that 4, I can play a major triad, G, B, and D. I can play it as like a major 7th chord, so G and D in my left hand. Right hand's going to play a B minor, essentially, right? And the B minor is B, D, and F sharp. But when I play that over the G, it makes it a minor 7th, okay? You could even make this a minor 9th chord by playing a D, F sharp, and A, right? Excuse me, you can make it a major 9th chord by playing D, F sharp, and A in your right hand. Alright, so that's options. So from the top, you thought I was worth saving. So just my 1 chord. Play my 5 in my right hand, which is A major over 1. Then I go down to my 6, which is minor. Play the 5 over that again. That I was to die for. Okay. So on my 4, you can play that as, you know, major triad, major 7th, major 9th, whatever you want. Okay. So you thought I was worth saving. So you came and changed my life. You thought I was worth keeping. You cleaned me up inside. You thought I was a die for. Alright, what did I do there? You thought I was a die for. Again, because it's the 4, according to the according to the number system, the 4 can be a major. So I can play it as a major triad. I can add the 2 or the 9 of that major chord. Or I can make it a major 7th by playing like that B minor over it. So B, D, and F sharp. And you can play that in any inversion you want. I think what I did though was I just played the D and the F sharp of that B, D, and F sharp, right? So you can play like all of them, or you can leave it, you know, leave some out. But anyways, I'm just going to the 4. And after I play the 4 as a major chord, then I'm going to play it as like a minor chord. Okay. So what's the 4 as a minor? The 4 is G still, so play G minor, G, B flat, and D. Right? And you can play it in whatever inversion you like, but it sounds really good when you make it a minor with the 6 added. So 1, right, flat at 3rd, and 5 makes it a minor. If I add the 6, which is E, it sounds really good. Okay, you thought I was worth saving. So you came and changed my life. You thought I was worth keeping. So you cleaned me up inside. You thought I was to die for. So you sacrificed your life. Alright, and then it goes back to the 1, and it's just going to walk down the scale. So I could be free, I could be whole, I could tell everyone I know. All I did there was walk it straight down from the 1, 7, 6, 5, 4 over that, right, back to the 1. So very slowly, 1 is just D major, so D, F sharp, and A, D and A in my left hand. 7 is going to be your A major, your 5 over the 7, so A major, A, C sharp, and E, right? To your 6, we know the 6 is minor, so I'm going to play like a minor 7th here. So I got B and A in my left hand. Right hand's playing D major, so D, F sharp, and A. Or I can play it up here, D, F sharp, and A. All right. So 1, 7, 6, 5. It's just a major triad, right? So A major, A, C sharp, and E. A and E in my left hand. Then my 4, right? So what am I doing on this 4? I'm playing G, A, and D. Again, I could just play G, B, and D, or G, A, B, and D. Here I just like to make it like a sus2 chord. And then when I go to the 5, I'm playing A in my left hand, right? I can throw in the E if I want. Right hand's going to play that E minor, so E, G, and B. Okay, and you go back to the top. So all together it sounds like this from the very top of the intro. Remember, you start off on the 4.
You thought I was worth saving, so you came and changed my life. You thought I was worth keeping, so you cleaned me up inside. You thought I was a die for, so you sacrificed your life so I could be free, I could be whole, I could tell everyone I knew. You thought I was worth saving.
And it just goes back to the top. 1 to the 6. Now something else you can do on the 6 is, instead of just playing it as a D major in your right hand, you can make it a D major 7th. D, F sharp, A. The 7th would be C sharp. And you can play that C sharp down here, or like this, and it always sounds good, right? To the 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 5, right? And then you do the
Hallelujah.
we already did that. It's the same chords, just a different rhythm. So
Hallelujah.
then you go down to the 5 and back to the 1 in your right hand. So A major over the D and then back to the D major. Then you do the
Glory to the God that changed my life, and I will praise you.
Alright, so after I'm at the 6,
To the God that changed my life.
I use the 5 as a major chord to pass. So that's again my A major triad, A, C sharp, and E. But I like to make it a sus2, so A, B, and E. Then to the 4.
Forever and ever, I give you glory.
So all they're doing here when they hit the 4 towards the end of the song, they're playing it as a major chord, right? And then they go to that minor 6 that we already did.
I'll praise you forever, forever. I give you whatever, and I will praise you forever, forever. I give you glory. Yeah, I can be free.
It just goes right back to that part that we've already covered.
Everyone I know.
Alright, so the first time it's going to go back to that part where you're going to walk it down. And then when you get to the end of the song, it's going to do it again.
You thought I was a thing, that you came and changed my life. You thought I was worth keeping, so you cleaned me up inside, and I will praise you forever.
So we covered this.
In glory, I will praise you forever.
Then it does a little move. Right? So what's that? I'm going G, A, B flat, right? Then D, E, okay? And then it goes back to the top of the song.
You thought I was worth saving,
And that's it. Alright, so again. So when you hit the E, so G, A, B flat, right? D, when you go to the E, all I'm doing is throwing back in the chords that form that 4 minor 6 chord, or G minor 6. So G minor, G, B flat, and D, right? And then throw in the E. You can throw in the E there too, and then add the G. Whatever you want to do, okay? So, and that's the whole song. So if you're enjoying this content, make sure that you like, click, and subscribe to the channel so that you'll be notified of more awesome content just like this. Also, check me out at kmtcpro.com. I've got some new courses coming out. You guys don't want to miss this. One of the courses is going to be on hymns and reharmonization, and another course is just going to be on straight reharmonization techniques.